Don't bash me in the comments yet. That's not how it should work.
Avengers!
Assemble.
That was actually amazing. This is actually great. Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Muramasa. Yeah. So first of all, thank you for your comments on the last episode. It helps me a lot, not only personally because it let me follow story much more. Like last time, I want to thank you, Absolute Kira, for clarification that Ginseigo and Muramasa, Muramasa and Ginseigo are actually ancient and they were like forced for like war before. I think I just got too hooked up into one of the comments that were way before that told me that if something happens, I should probably think it was recently or not that far along, not that far like in past. So I just got too hooked up to this. So yeah, thanks for that. And also the comments helps like the channel in general because YouTube algorithm. So yeah. That helps. Thanks a lot, guys. So yeah, anyway, let's just go to the episode. I think I just wait way too long intro for today. Yeah. Let's go. Also, I'm kinda angry because it's late and I couldn't record earlier. God damn it. Let's go. After the madness is past, we settle down to watch the race. And that's when it happens. Okay. An announcement. Over the loudspeaker heralds the arrival of the new team. Team Shokyo weapon systems. The 7 Knights of Sanjo. Okay! I'm digging it. Okay. Stop it. But that's surprising beat. Ooh. Interesting. The machine that appears resembling the original Optima, its successor, Dagger Optima, and its offshoot, the Partisan. But it's none of this, as its mighty golden wings attest. Holy shit, this is so hype. They're so hyping these guys. Racer Kurumago. Wow. Wow, really? Kuruma is car in Japanese. So it's basically, yeah, you know, like, go car.
やはりチェーンドライブできたか。
あの鋼鉄、あれは和鉄ではございます。
ええ、間違いありません。憂鬱鋼です。全身すべて。
Okay, what's the difference though? Crux, Ultima Tool.
憂鬱鋼って聞いたことあるけど、インドの鉄だろ？
Okay.
生産量がごく少ないのです。けれど、
wow.
重量飛強度に優れる憂鬱鋼はレーサークルスの材料としてまさに理想的。
So this is like so damn expensive. That's why this guy basically sold his daughter for that. Fuck him.
これまではごく一部のハイエンドモデルが翼などの重要箇所にだけ用いておりました。その最高級鋼材をよもやここまで惜しみなく投入して
どうなるんだ？
すぐにわかる。
え？
Something extraordinary is unfolding on the track. The golden-winged crux is flying down the straight. Its speed is no greater than the surrounding racers. Well, he's hiding. However, it is flying. Oh no, wait, oh my god, I think you got so mad at me just a second ago. This is not the crux that the father and the daughter made. That's not that one. The racer was Kurumago, not the OG... I forgot her name. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. I just have still fresh in mind the best study of the year, so yeah. However, it's flying at competitive speed, within seconds of takeoff.
どういうことです？
怪物がいるということだ。無論鳴らし運
異常というほかはない加速性でございます。完全憂鬱行。
あの加速性は決勝レースで進化を発揮するはず。スタート直後の乱戦をあの威力で切り抜けて。
Maybe. We watch speechless, and we are not alone. The cheering spectators have fell silent, every one of them entranced by the golden machine. Amid this unnatural silence, Shokyo Ultima Tool, the ideal, dominates the track with the majesty of King. 2, 3, as the leaps mount up, the machine's terrifying power begins to reveal itself. Lap 5, 1:26.89. Lap 6, 1:26.44. So it's faster and faster.
1分26秒27。
まだ走ってるけど。まだ。
さよ、さっきのスーパーハウンドの記録は
1分27秒19でありましたかと。実に
That's a lot.
1秒
1 second. In armor racing, that's an eternity. Yep. And that is gap that exists between Ultima Tool and Yokotoa Superhound, the machine that, though in hands of European pilot, once conquered the world. I see movement in the pit. Yokota and crew is scrambling to get the racer back on the track. It's hopeless and meaningless. Moreover, defeating Shokyo in the preliminary won't accomplish anything. They should just sit back and observe their rivals. Now that the entry in tomorrow's race is assured. Logic aside, however, I understand the Yokotoan team must feel. Yeah, they are pretty much fucked. I would say. Unless the pilot will make some kind of mistake on the track. And it will be harder to catch up for him. They must be panicking. Even their allies in the gambling dispute, I doubt Shokyo team. Shokyo told them about the new design. Perhaps Yokotan was hoping to steal the crown and take control of the sport once gambling was legalized. They can accept that their dream had been dashed to pieces.
荒っぽい走りですね。
あれは早く引かせた方がいい。
勝況が
13周で切り上げたようでございます。
Here the familiar din on the crowd finally returns. Cries of amazement go up from the stand and everyone looks at the scoreboard. 25, oh wow, okay. If memory serves, that score is within less than a second of the record set by Reginald World Champion when he was invited from Europe for the Kamakura Circuit opening ceremonies. I think he will beat this. I think this pilot will beat this world record. I mean this race record. This track. Shokyo team has taken the lead, and with more than a full second sparing them from the rest of the competition, might as well give them the cap now. I hear someone in the crowd mutter.
ですね。
Yeah, pretty much.
はあ、これでは。
The Authority pair seems to have the same opinion. Ichijo, meanwhile, froze bitterly.
なんだよ。金で買ったようなもんじゃねえか。
Yeah, she's not happy about that.
そうだな。だが、レースはそういうものだ。
So it is actually the OG? God damn it, it's been few days now when I read Muramasa. And I forgot which team is who. But the racer name doesn't match. Unless it's a nickname. It might be a nickname. So it still can be a daughter. Because it can be a nickname. Okay. Don't bash me in the comments yet.
金と、そして技術と、
Or do. Whatever you want.
それらの
Comments are yours.
総力で勝敗が決する。どれか一つが抜きに出ていれば、他の面で劣っていても勝つことができる。資金面の優位は特に
すいません、港さん。私 やっぱりこの競技はあまり好きになら
Yeah,
ないかも。
she despite Rokuhara and how they operate, so... Yep, that's pretty much the same. I can blame her. While the strength of Shokyo Ultima is indeed awesome to behold, it also serves a reminder of one of the disappointing realities of the sport. I feel much as Ichijo does right now. The Ultima is impressive, but I can't bring myself to respect it.
騎手の力量も相当なものではありますけどね。あれだけの加速力を
Yep,
有する
that's also true.
車5とかいう名でしたか。
草レースでは知られた男です。レーサー養成団体河津の穴を一人で叩き
So
潰し
that's
た
not the OG.
非公式に海外へ渡航して欧州の選手と戦ったこともあるとか。
Okay, so they're giving us someone else because there were two machines that were hidden, right? So these guys and then the OG. So they're showing us the awesome machine now, and then they will show us something even more awesome. I guess.
また怪しげな経歴ですこと。
実力は確かに一級品です。
だったらあんな金ピカの機体なんか使わないで実力で勝負すりゃいいの。
The ability to acquire a powerful machine is itself one facet of skill, but I know that Ichijo doesn't want to hear that. In any case, I seem to share her disappointment. I must have desired Tamura victory more than I myself knew. And now, having behold Shokyo power, I cannot help but feel a certain helplessness. I remember the girl polishing the ball bearing as though it were her father's own flesh and blood, which to her it was. Why you're obeying him like that? That's not how it should work. Like Kageaki and like rest of the pack is so innocent right now. I mean, they don't know. They don't know. No doubt, Shokyo has its reasons for what they do, reasons no less justifiable than Tamura's. Just because they link to Rokuhara doesn't mean they're evil. Kinda? Maybe? Probably. Also yeah, that's confirmed for me that this is not OG. And this is not the nickname. So yeah. You don't have to bash me anymore. But if I'm to be honest with myself, I must admit that I want to see Tamura win. Speaking of which...
田村はどうしたのでしょうか。
そろそろ出てくるようでございますよ。ピットからスタッフが。
So they are not scared, that's good. I like that, as determination is good. Following Miss Nakagura gaze, I see crewmen wearing the familiar Tamura logo, walking busily near the start line. One of them looks like Oji Suguru, though with the hat covering his face, it's impossible to be sure. Oh, okay, so now we are going for them, so this is not some kind of random team. I'm so bad at remembering teams, seriously. I need like names, because this whole like Shokyo, Tamura and others, probably I would remember that if I would like read 3 hours in straight and just, you know, just remember everything what I read before. But when there was like few days, then there's no way I will like remember who was who. Like Yokoto and Superhound, like which one was that? I remember that name, it was like in the beginning. But I know the hot bolt though. Yep. As the loudspeakers announced the last major competitor, the spectators once again leave their voices in welcome. The cheering feels forced, however they only doing this because they must. As far as the crowd is concerned, the race is already over. Even Shokyo's longtime rival can't excite them anymore. Team Tamura Works. the Tamura fighting factory. The sight of him working amid the half-hearted applause is quite frankly pitiful, like watching a once legendary boxer struggle just to stay in the flight. Well, I guess they will win this like in like matters like a lot. I don't know. Yeah, but I think it's like they're just hyping us for something like so freaking big.
登場が少し遅いですね。セッティングに手間取っていたのかしら。
どうでしょう。予選で小京と張り合う具を知り、
Judging by the calm with which the crew goes about the task, Mr. Kagura's assessment is likely correct. In which case, Tamura made the right decision. It would indeed have been foolish to go to head on with the monsters today. Some pilots say they fly faster when they have a strong opponent to race against. Still, there has to be a limit. It's a tortoise and hard. Go to the track. The tortoise isn't suddenly going to find the inner strength necessary to match the hard. Racer Oji Misao. Okay, her name is Misao. Misao. Okay. Suddenly the cheering takes on genuine enthusiasm. Misao is something of an idol among Yamato racing fans, which may draw on the unique imbalance between her reserved temper and aggressive racing style. Older fans like myself also see in her the return of the childhood hero. Yeah, childhood hero who's like... Minato is so freaking innocent. The course of reader perspective. You feel frustrated because other characters don't know. What a course. Also, reader perspective is really freaking cursed in Umineko. God damn it. That's so like... I feel like if I compare like difficulty of understanding of story and complexity, I would say Umineko beats Muramasa, at least for now. We'll see later. Muramasa is, I think, more impactful, but Umineko seems like have more things to think about that really like mess your mind. Yeah, that's just side note. Yet, even her fame is not enough to carry this crowd for long. The cheering dies down one by one. The fans remember just how far from victory their heroine is. And then, she appears armored and ready, emerging into the fading echoes of her applause, like a feeble ray of sunlight between thick clouds. Let's see this machine. This new machine. At least, her father's creation is revealed. Crooks. Wow, everyone went silent. At that moment, the world seems to stop turning. All thoughts arrive at the single point. And in this instant of froze time, each and every person mouths the same voiceless question. What is that? Okay. Whoa! We have 3D animation, holy shit! Okay! Wow! That's actually impressive, like, wow! It kinda... I don't know if you played this game. It's old game from... What firm was that? What company? I don't remember. Shogo. The game was called Shogo. I don't know if you remember that. There was like one very slim mech to operate. And I don't know, I have kind of vibe like this. Maybe not looks like that. But I have vibes like I could compare them. It was the fastest mech that you can play there. It had like literally no armor. So I guess maybe this is the same, like maybe it's so fragile that it can like get destroyed by just touching it, but it's so fast. Maybe that's the case. It's so slick. It is unlike any racing crooks that has ever existed. Private or corporate. Eastern or Western. A Tsurugi? That's a Tsurugi? Its appearance is twisted, unnatural. Staring at it, it feels like the earth starts to tilt beneath my feet. Madness. The man who built this is mad. I want to pinch my cheek to see if I'm dreaming, and yet at the same time, another thought rises to form my precarious balance within me. Beautiful. Yep, yep. The machine is hard, vengefully beautiful. Its form is sleek and curved. What might emerge, perhaps, were a deranged mathematician to express... Wow. Oh my god, these words. Oh, sorry. Mathematician to express pi in Tsurugi form. Add to that the metallic blue paint, and you have a machine that calls to mind the fathomless sea and the infinite sky. Was it truly fashioned by the hands of men? Its beauty seems almost profane, the product of some strange world governed by the unknown loves. Yet, here it stands in ours. Crooks. Avenger. Avengers, assemble! Even she's shocked. And now, go to the Discord channel. And in the spam section, spam shocked Ayane. I wonder what will happen.
あれは本当に田村の機体なのかしら。ホットボルトの系統とは全く根本の構造からして違うとしか考えられません。
Yep, different principle than hot balls. So, like I thought, this thing have like no armor, I guess.
ホットボルトからスーパーボルト、チャクラム、そしてサンダーボルトと積み重ねてきた技術財産をほとんど無視しておりますね。
どうでしょう。田村始まって以来の打作になるかもしれません。その可能性はあります。
Yeah. Now that I see his design firsthand, I can't help but sympathize with his detractors. Surely no sane man could fathom the purpose of this machine.
発想
Yeah, it doesn't have like wings, so it's not like he said, like it looks like Tsurugi. Like very lightly armored Tsurugi.
影明様、
あの機体はまさしく異様です。他に言葉が見つかりません。しかし素人がデタラメに組んだだけなのであればああはならないでしょう。
同感でございます。何と申しましょうか。あの機体。
そうですね。あの姿には明確で攻撃的な表現。
There's no other way to explain its beauty. It's not natural splendor of mountaintop, owned by aeons of wind and rain. No, it's quite the opposite. It's as though a sculptor, consumed by blind faith in his own ability, took a lump of dull grey rock and hammered, carved and chiseled until by some miracle he transformed it into shining gemstone, an embodiment of his mad vision. It is art, driven by a singularity purpose, a singular obsession.
その主張はどういう？
There is no way to answer without seeing it fly. I direct my attention to the racetrack where Avenger is about to begin its run. The blue machine takes off from the starting line and glides quietly down the home straight. Let's see. Yep. Oh, it have wing. Actually, I didn't saw it. Okay, so it does have wings. But yeah, it looks like just like it's like I don't know how to call it. This is just like beautiful. Also, the other mech I can think about when I see this, I can think about Evangelion. If you saw the anime, this looks like I don't remember what was that, 01? Unit 01? I think, the first one, the blue, like the purple one, I guess, when Shinji was operating. It's kinda like this, right? It was also so sleek and stuff. I don't mean like this is the same, but you can see similarities a little bit in like general look. It accelerates at perfect average rate and enters the first corner at perfect normal speed. This corner is fairly shallow. It should not require much deceleration.
今なんかバタバタしてなかったか
She's probably operating it for the first time and need to accustomed to the speed and how accurate it is, because I assume that this is very accurate, like, and delicate steering.
ええまだ期待になっていないのかも。
After another short straight, Avenger make the second curve at easy speed. This is not unnatural for the first lap. If it seems slow, this is only because Shokyo Ultima was too fast. Next is a long bank turn. She takes it gently.
攻めませんね。
まあ1周目でございますし。
Yeah, it have like a lot of maneuverability. Blah, weird word. So far, the machine has done nothing to live up to its outrageous design. The crowd disappointment was with anticipation of what might come in the next lap. As my own amazement recedes, I recall my true purpose here.
村正俺は
Yeah, just look at this. Is this the egg?
違う
Oh! Okay. I'm kinda surprised. Well, we have a lot of people there, so
確
we'll
か
see.
怪しい部分は何もなし相変わらず銀星号の気配は感じるけれど
Interesting.
そうか
I wonder who have that though. To be honest, this comes as something of shock. Instinct's telling me that it had to be that machine. A mad passion evident to the careless design seems like exactly the sort of thing that would interest
でもウ
Ginseigo.
ルティマはどうだった黄金色の翼を持っ
同じく何もなしよ今日これ
はあ
までに見たもこれからまだ出てくるの
いやそろそろ打ち止めのはずだが
So maybe this is someone who did not actually come out because they saw that they have like no chance this time. Might be this. What does this mean? It's not Tamura, not Shokyo, and not any of the other racers? Ask on the course. Every machine participating in the preliminary is there. Or was there earlier. I'm certain that Tamura is the last of the teams. In which case... What? I gaped in astonishment at what I just witnessed. All question of the egg whereabouts had fled my mind. Upon entering the first hairpin, Tamura Avenger did indeed appear to bounce. Oh! A phenomenon that occurs when a machine is unable to overcome the wind resistance generated by the speed of its turn. Rather than cling to the inner curve, the Tsurugi was pushed to the outside edge of the track. Oh, okay, so this is the bad thing. I thought like it's like its construction is covered in maybe something like rubber, I would say, without like better word, and it bounced off the edge, you know? That's what I thought at the first. Outside of the edge of the track, its tail and sticking up the air like a drunken dancer. A significant time loss. Such clumsy cornering bears no trace of the technique that made Ojisuru a
ア
legend.
ンダーステアかと思えば。
リバースオーバーでしたね。よくあのまま横転しなかったものとは思いますけ
So
ど。
this is so delicate, like I thought. She need to like get accustomed to not make huge moves there. A piece of junk. I cannot help but judge it so, though I keep the thoughts to myself out of respect for the OG pair. Groans and shouts of dismay can be heard from the crowd. No doubt, more than a few fans hope that Tamura's new design would be able to challenge Shokyu's. Here and there, spectators rise from their seats, frustration plain on their faces. Though guests in the VIP section are particularly quick to make their departure, the same sentiment is slowly spreading through the entire stadium. There's nothing to see more today. I guess they're definitely doing this thing as their test run, basically, and they will just get accustomed to this, and in the actual race they will win. I think that's how it goes. Oh! Hello! I forgot his name. It was something about Ron... I don't remember. The Shogun's son, basically, yeah. The fabulous man. Wait, in my race. So he's founding it? Maybe?
美意識には反するけど、ひねり潰してやろうかしら。は、ぜひにもそうなさるべきです。来庁夫人とお呼びなさい。
Your beauty... The fuck is this word? Beauty... Beauty honest? What?
申し訳ありません、来庁夫人。実は召喚。かねてより小教兵将に比べ報告の志が薄く、自社の利益追求ばかりに熱心な田村工業のことを苦々しく思っておりました。
I just heard his name, Raijo, right?
申し訳ありません、来庁夫人。
Raijo, something like that. I think that's the name.
そこへ来て中将。来庁夫人を侮るがごときこの振る舞い、もはや。
Oh, Raicho. See?
そうね。あなたの義弟の願いを聞き入れてやることにしましょうか、大久保。は。
まあまあまあ、落ち着けよ、カニカマ。
Hello, Chachamaru.
誰がどうしたカニカマよ。
つまんねえことはやめとけって。ただでさえ下品な顔がもっと下品になっちまうから。まあ、嫌だろ。今以上に品が下がるなんてさ。
Wow.
真剣に心配してる面で何言うのよこのガキは。丸の顔のどこが下品な。
Wow, that face. That's a disappoint. No, that's. What kind of face is that? Is this a disappointing face? Disappointed? No, this is like avoiding. This is like doubting. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Mad Raijo. Aww. Happy Chachamaru.
間違っても友達にはなりたくないけどね。
こっちで願い下げよ。
そう？
恐れながら堀越公。我が主君に対しあまりに礼を書く言動は。
んだよね。しんどく？
Well, yeah.
ご無礼いたしました。平にご容赦を。
You do not speak to Chachamaru like that. Or in her presence.
田村のあれ、なかなか面白い機体じゃん。当てはいいと思うよ。
It does look pretty hot.
どこが？
いや、あれは本当に面白いって。
Well, she probably get her hand on the steering wheel or whatever they have inside. I guess this is not wheel because that would make no sense, but yeah. The preliminary is almost over. Teams are beginning to return to their padlocks, and the crowd has lost all their enthusiasm. Each team's best lap time is displayed on the large screen above the track. This late in the day, there's unlikely to be much change in the rankings. Shoga's Ultima is still in the lead, of course. In second place is Semi-Works RG10. As usual, Tsurugi manufacturers are dominant. After RG10 is Yokoto and Superhound, followed by Hirago, Kamakura Matsui and Gecko Armworks. The rest are a mix of smaller corporation and private teams, separated from each other by milliseconds at most. Tamura is amongst them. The police team is 14, not bad, considering, which is why I don't understand why the hot bolt is still on the track. The starting position for tomorrow's race are determined by today's rankings, so it's understandable that they might want to cut down their time. Still, it seems rather reckless to continue after securing a place in the final. What if they have an accident? It's about time for them to pull out, if you ask me.
田村がスピードを落としましたね。
I mean, being last in the starting position on the race is not that bad. Because if you're last, you have less air resistance because more people are like in front of you. This is something you can see in like races with like bikes or even like in just running. People just like taking over, like if they're very confident that they can keep this place because it's harder to run or drive or whatever in like being first because you have more air resistance there. So if their intention is to go actually like being last or like maybe somewhere in the middle, then it's kind of smart, I would say.
あら、本当、ピットインするつもりかしら。
I follow the gaze to see Tamura Avenger completing the final run. At a glance it's obvious that the speed is indeed lower than the one would expect for that turn. It would be natural to assume that she intends to make a pit stop, if she hadn't already made one this race. In prolonged race, multiple pit stops are required in order to refuel the crooks after burners. In the comparatively brief preliminary, however, one should be all you need. Could Avenger have sustained some internal damage? As I watch, the blue machine passes the pit. It glides softly into the main straight and then it explodes. What the fuck? Oh, this is just... okay, I thought like it actually explodes. For an instant, I'm convinced that machine's highly flammable afterburner fuel has ignited in a massive fireball, scattering flesh and steel across the track. So, it's basically just like the turbo button, I guess. But it's only illusion. A vision of death and destruction falls into my mind by the defying roar of Tsurugi engines. In truth, there's only light. A beam of metallic blue light blazes down the main stride like a comet. Whoa, holy shit, that was... okay. And now he's happy. And Chachamaru is surprised. Okay. There's no time to speak. Surely there was some intelligent response to a 140 km fastball turning into a bullet right before their eyes. But before I can divine what that is, the blue flash has reached the first corner. Air brakes. No, it's too fast. Nothing can turn at that speed. Well, it can. Like I said, they have probably a lot of maneuverability. Blah. Yeah, you know, it can turn really well. And she actually tried to turn too fast last time when she was like in the slower speed. So I guess her usual... how would I say? The way that she usually drives will help her actually in the higher speeds. Because she was like slower and she overmade it. And now when she's faster, then she can like actually, with her usual reflexes, she can actually turn. I guess that's the case for her. In this particular machine. because it have lighter steering. It's going to crash. Nope. That was actually amazing. This is actually great. It crushes the turn, flowing through with the brute force.
そんな
Yeah.
お嬢様、お下品でござ。
普通空中分解とかしないか今の
Yeah, there's a lot of G's there. The turn is appalling, with no hit paid to balance or efficiency. But it works. She turns at that speed. And it's not fluke, I realize, as before my eyes the relentless charge continues. S-curve, shallow bank, 130R. Tamura Avenger smashes through each obstacle without anything that even approaches proper deceleration. Has there ever been a racer as crude, as ugly, as fast as this? No, at least not in the world. What can this be then? But a demon stride from hell? Avenger goes screaming to the backstride. Then clears it before I have time to blink, let alone drown beneath. To draw breath, sorry. Next is a spoon curve. It powers through. That curve has crushed the pride of every challenger thus far, forcing them to prostrate themselves before it should they seek the right to pass. Yet even its august majesty cannot down the usurper lying waste to the track now. Oji Misao takes the turn unheeding and leaves it broken and beaten behind her. This is no longer a race. It's a conquest. An exercise of pure force. Pure violence.
これだこれだ
Well, this machine was made by violence and force.
これを作りたかった
Yeah. I'm glad you're happy. Well, I admit that this is like freaking amazing machine, but not worth it.
これを作りたかったんだこれなら超えられるぞ世界を超えられる
Yeah. She's so calm inside
連動している
this machine.
タイ殿
動いていますあのリアウィングコーナーへ入るときに
Oh.
あれが機体を押し流そうとする気流を叩き伏せているのですおそ
Okay.
そういえば可変式ウィングマウントという構想を実用化する人間がいるとは思い
パワー過剰の中枢設計流線形の工程結果は直線におけるスコーチと曲がればいいという程度のコーナリングむちゃくちゃな機体でございます
しかし確かに思想はありました
ええ私にもわかります
Avenger boosts from the last corner, screams down the home straight, and crosses the finish line. Its time
早
is
けりゃいいそれだけなんだ
yeah
それだけしか考えてない
126.08, second place. In a single bout, Tamura Avenger has pulled within striking distance of Shakoma Ultima. Yep.
どうよ
まあいいわこれで明日の決勝も楽しくなりそう
I don't think anyone can win against that.
マロの大会に花が添えられるのは喜ばしいわ田村の健闘を叩いてあげましょう
And she like managed to get second place from like basically I don't know 10 or something like that, somewhere like down below the score in like last round.
いかんな予想外だ
Well, he isn't happy. Maybe he bet on the other one. Now he says that he will lose.
どうしました
As the crowd goes wild around us, something catches my eye near the hairpin turn on the far side of the track.
煙が上がっておりますねサンドトラップに
あら
お嬢様
タイ何か
影明様。
はい。
ポリスチームです。
Also, I forgot to talk about this a little bit. I will just mention it. Like 2 episodes ago, I think, Chachamaru spotted, like, it was also in the comments section. Because I don't remember if I personally catched that. I don't remember, but I remember the comment. So when we had like Chachamaru in the new outfit and stuff first time, right? Kagaki needed like Muramasa zoom option to see her, and Chachamaru saw them basically from that spot by her own eyes. So this is very weird and interesting. So I wonder what's the deal with her. This is really like, I don't know. Maybe there's some technology, maybe she have like some kind of lenses in their eyes. Huh. Or... Oh wait, there's another possibility. Because Kageyaki can make his senses to the like... I mean, Muramasa and Kageyaki can share senses and he can see through Muramasa, right? So... Oh, that makes sense now. And looking that Chachamaru is seemingly important, I would say, I think that she will be important. I assume that she have Tsurugi, like the true Tsurugi for herself. So maybe she shared the vision with her own Tsurugi as well, like Kagaki did. That's why she spotted them. Might be that. And maybe she have the egg. Her Tsurugi. Oh well, that's just random thoughts. We'll see.
いかがですか？
どうにもならんね。田村さんに持って行って修理してもらうことにはここじゃどうしようもない。
Okay. And now that's the other team members. Mill about purposelessly why these wars are happening again and again. No one seems suspicious of us. They will have heard from the commissioner that we are here on an investigation. Even if we were complete strangers though, I doubt everyone would work up the willpower to throw us out. None after climbing to the 11th place, only to get greedy and lose their chance to complete in tomorrow's final. An air of dejection permeates the garage. The team leader announced that they would be leaving after they eat, to which the crew responds leastly. This presents something of a problem, a personal one, though I do sympathize with the team's loss. We have not yet locally infected Tsurugi, which means that it must be among the spare machines that have not run on the track. Yep, pretty much. Otherwise, I can only assume that the enemy is somehow concealing its true nature from Muramasa. I wonder if that's possible actually. Now he brings that up. I wonder. Muramasa assures me that this is impossible, but then that's what I would have said about the invisible, undetectable Tsurugi before I faced Fuma Kotaro the other day, pretty much. That villainous creature successfully pulled the wool over our eyes. There's no guarantee that our current opponent is any less resourceful. Muramasa will never admit, of course, that she might fail to recognize the very enemy she was forced to destroy. But we don't have the luxury of indulging her pride. Enemy she was forced to destroy. So Muramasa and Ginseigo wasn't forced as twins. Not like at the same time. Basically what I think, first was Ginseigo. Ginseigo went like the pilot were like sister of Minato. went rogue and mad because of Genseigo, and then Muramasa was forced to stop Genseigo. I think that was the order. So Genseigo was made for war, basically, during the war, and Muramasa was also made during the war, but not in purpose for fighting like in war itself. It was more in purpose of like stopping actual previous creation of, I'd say, family, because they both like from Minato family, right? Huh. That said, for now it does seem appropriate to prioritize any Tsurugi that we haven't checked. Teams with a Sulphurus of Founding usually have a spare Crooks and Racer on hand, in case of accidents. The egg might well be found with one of these pairs. If the police team leaves now, it will throw a wrench in our plans. We need them to justify our presence here.
T クルスで参戦。
いや持ってきてないよ。うちの練習切ったらあれだもの。田村のアーマージャンプ。あんな骨董品いくらなんでもこの。
True. A machine of that vintage would only draw the crowd laughter. Shock a Scorpio, widely regarded as a masterpiece, is about the only crooks from the era that could still put up a fight. It looks like a police team has no choice but to leave. I could ask them to come up with a reason to stay, but I wouldn't appreciate that. Defeated teams are traditionally expecting to make a graceful exit. I will have to find another way.
食事調達してきました。
ありがとう。
Oh, I blush. That's nice.
あら、ご苦労様。お茶まであるなんて行き届いたこと？
細やかな気配りでございます。さすがは屋根様。
誰もお前らの分があるなんて言ってねえんだけどな。
Wow.
まあいい。
Ichijo hands us onigiri and canned tea, which I assume came from the racetrack store. It's hardly a feast, but it's quick and simple. Exactly what we need now. Thoughtful indeed. I'll expense it later. I decide while unwrapping one of the onigiri.
そういやなんか変な連中がいたな。
Okay, let me know more about him.
というと、
それは迷惑で。
そういう方向じゃない。なんか物騒っつうか、さっきだった奴らがその辺をうろうろしてて。
Did we find the actual egg?
でも態度は何気なさそうなんだよな。それが余計に
気にしすぎではありませんの？今はレースの最中なんですもの。参加者は誰しも先立ってましたよ。
Tori? You realize that we are searching for Genseigo, right? So, someone who's bloodthirsty around this place would be pretty normal.
まあそうなんだろうけどさ。
敗退したチームが勝ち残ったチームに嫌がらせでもしようとしているのかもしれません。なんとも情けない話で
I
ございますが。
wouldn't call it bloodthirsty though.
ヤマトではあまり聞きませんね。
They were out of blood, yeah.
国民性の違いというものでしょうか。それはさ。
はい、態度。
これからどうなさいます？
自分もそれを考えていたところでした。
私たちポリスチームの人間ってことになってるんですよね。
そういうことになる。事前に想定はしていた事態だが、この目論見はすでに崩壊している。不覚にも本予選が終了した現時点において未だ敵の特定に至っていない。したがってもうしばらくこの参加者専用の
意外に難題ではないかしら。決勝前ともなれば皆さんピリピリしていらっしゃるでしょうし、
スタッフをよく観察してあわよくば予備用の剣まで見せていただこうと。
全くにその意味でポリスチームの人間という立場は理想的だったのですが、
And you just lose your perfect opportunity.
参加者なので行動はほぼ自由。加えるも優勝を狙える強豪というわけでもなく、 他のチームの警戒心もさほどには刺激しません。
まことその通りでございますね。どうにかしてここな警察の方々に明日の決勝へ参戦していた。
気合と根性と、あと努力。
現実的ではないな。却下。
困りましたね。
なーに、簡単簡単。お兄さんが出ればいいんだにゃ。
Oh, hello, Chachamaru. Okay. Okay, that's a surprise. That's a surprise, actually. And I will read it just after I end this episode. I'm so evil. I'm so evil. That's it for today's episode. So, thank you for joining. Hope you like that. I like that new machine that Oji made. I don't appreciate his methods. But yeah, that was freaking amazing. And anyway, I will see you in the next episode. Maybe sooner than later. Maybe I will put the next episode sooner than usual. I hope so. And yeah, that will be it. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me. Leave up a comment, leave up a like, and join the Discord if you still are not on the Discord. So yeah, that will be it. Thank you for today and for now Pocket Watch. Let's go out.